Good morning, and I suppose welcome back to the Now Daft. Yep, this morning I'm heading into work. Yesterday was day one of Operation Gralloch. Gralloch's less than 4 weeks away now, and I raced at the weekend and took an absolute kick, and I've let myself down quite a lot. I've sort of been eating, drinking too much and dug myself, well, basically I've put a little bit of weight on, which for someone my size, because I'm not particularly very tall, that may come as a shock to some of you. I am only about 5'5", so when I carry extra weight, it does sort of impact how I ride on the bike very quickly. Yesterday I did that. I was pretty brutal with myself. I did a almost 2,000 calorie deficit yesterday, which I know before anybody starts kicking off, that is totally not sustainable. It was just more for me head. I needed to sort of see some sort of, I needed the ball to start rolling, so that it's just basically, it's how I work. I know I can't continue to do that day in, day out, because it would impact on the performance, on how I ride. Like, basically you just couldn't ride. You would end up after a couple of days probably just nailed and not even be able to turn the pedals. Yesterday though, I did manage to almost shed a kilo in a day, which, it's a kickstart. It showed up on the scales, which means I'm up and I'm feeling a little bit more positive about the whole losing weight process. So that's what I'm aiming for. Today though, we've got the blind, which is a chain gang that is in the northeast. It starts in just outside of Ponteland. It's a 30-mile loop. I tend to do about a 60-mile ride in total. So I ride there, do the chain gang, then ride back to the van. It ends up being, like I say, around about the 60-mile. The chain gang itself is pretty hard. It's a 30-mile loop, pretty rolling, and it's generally around about the 26-mile-an-hour average. Thanks for watching. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit the bell button, leave a comment. I do always like the comments and like to try and reply to the comments. If you're going to be at the Gralloch, I am there in a work capacity as well. We are doing some shakedown rides on the Friday, so if you fancy coming along riding one of them with us and meet me, because I am a major YouTube celebrity, or not, or even if you just want to swing by the stand, say hello, yeah, please do. That massively massages my ego and means I don't question why I do these videos as much, because the reason why I haven't been putting these videos out as much is because I sort of question why I do them and who actually gives a shit. And apparently some of you do actually give a shit, which is really quite nice. Alright, it's deceivingly not a nice night. It is a cold easterly wind, and my legs feel like absolute dog shit. Getting all the excuses in first, ready for the chain gang. Haven't really eaten properly, another excuse. Anyway, putting the excuses aside, the sun's out, dry roads, just got to make the most of it, haven't you, when it's like this? Because it has been a long wet winter. Need to press on, get to the chain gang, and then get round. It's about, I've done about a 20-mile loop to get here, and then probably going to do, well, no probably about it. The blind is about a 30-mile loop, all through and off. Pretty good, or normally a good solid group, always pretty decent. So anyway, let's get cracking with that, but most of all, Now Daft. Right, that was pretty humbling. It's the first time I've ever been dropped on the blind. Got over what is essentially the quarries, and then it just lit up and went bonkers, and I just nearly got on the back, but then got dropped. Pretty pissed off, if I'm honest. And anyway, going home with my tails between my legs. The young lads turned up a day and they were just like absolutely racking through. Yeah, I'm starting to feel my age now. Fair play to them. It was a good hard frisk. So numbers wise, I think nearly 300 normalised for the hour and 10 minutes, which is yeah, pretty good to say the least. Anyway, I'm absolutely starving now. Probably should have had some food. I think that may have contributed to the not having anything at the end and was actually just seeing stars. Yeah. Right, well, you win some, you lose some. These days I seem to be losing quite a lot. It's probably just one of them things I really should just accept, that I'm just starting to get a bit slower and older. Anyway, get the bike in. It's properly cold. Like I said at the start of it, it's deceivingly not nice. It's clear blue skies, but it is actually Baltic. Gonna get in the van, fire the heating up. I might do a little bit more chatty to the camera on the way home. However, I might not bother because I am in an actual proper bad mood. Anyway, thanks for watching. Most of all, now daft.